Throne Liberty has hit a spot where they have no more content to give us. We see that players have been leaving the game. I actually called it out at the start of Talandre that people will probably start leaving the game once the last bit of content is released, which was Trade Residence. And now people, of course, still playing, progressing, because progress in this game sometimes is very slow, but the numbers are declining. Now, I want to make a full review video, which I probably will do eventually, of Throne Liberty, and if it's worth playing right now. But I kind of want to check out some videos of some people that have made a video basically regarding this topic. So in this video, we're going to be checking out Gungo Guns Gaming, and he's made this video saying, is it too late for Throwing Liberty? Population down, players leaving, the real reason. So kind of want to check out his video and see his perspective on it, and why he thinks like people are leaving. So definitely check out his video.
Welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite team, Gunko Guns, back from the wild. And yes, the mustache of justice is accounted for. Combed and delivering plus 90 charisma as always.
All right.
Now listen, I've been gone a few days traveling, possibly fighting sandworms, possibly just eating too many airport tacos, but I'm back, and there's something that we need to talk about. Throne and Liberty's population. Yes, I've noticed it's been taking a nosedive lately.
Let's actually see what is the Throne of Liberty. I mean, this is, remember, the population on the Steam charts. Here we can see it right here. All right. Yeah, I mean, it is pretty bad. We're down to 25k peak players, but remember, this is just a PC, not the console player base. But you can see that I think this is when Talandra came, like 50k. So it was down to like 25k, but now it's lower than the usual peak, or lower than the average before Talandra, right? So it is at the lowest that it ever has been.
One kind of roller coaster, if you know what I mean. More like diving off a cliff in a hover scooter made of duct tape and regret.
It's not diving
Today,
off a cliff, it's slowly
go
decreasing.
And see if it's too late for TNL, or maybe you're coming back. Let's talk about it.
All right, let's talk about it.
Are you looking for people to play Throne and Liberty with? Why not join the Mando community? We are on the Snowburn server and are always looking for good players who want to enjoy TNL with good company.
All right.
Whether you're into PvE
content, ad, guys. Hashtag ad.
Or some PvP Kung Fu, we are here for you. Join us. The Discord will be in the bio of this video. One last plugin, I promise. I'm grinding to 20k subs, and I really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button, but only if you enjoyed the video.
Bro, come on, man. Get into the video, dude.
Vibes. Let's keep this journey going. All right. Thank you all for being here. Seriously, I appreciate the hell out of every single one of you. Now let's jump straight in because, you know, on this channel, we keep it at 100. No fluff, no corporate spin, just cold, hard facts and a little sprinkle of sarcasm.
I like it.
In all honesty, I've been playing Throne and Liberty since early access. And even before then, during a little Korean saga, I won't go into it, but I'll just,
like
it's illegal. But let's just say I've been playing Throne and Liberty for a very long time. I've logged over 1,000+ hours. And yes, that means I've probably spent more time in game than I have talking to my actual family, which is pretty bad.
I have about the same
hours. Is this
hours.
the best MMO on the market? Of course not. Is the pay-to-win system a flaming dumpster fire strapped to a loot box? Absolutely. Probably one of the worst I've seen in, I don't know, 2 decades of gaming.
I don't agree on that. Like, yes, Throne Liberty is heavily pay to win when it comes to the Arc Boss weapons, but it is not even close to the worst that I've seen in the game. Like, there's many MMOs that literally let you buy out straight up gacha rolls on different items, you know, but you can definitely pay to win in this game, but many of the progression also comes from grinding, right? So I don't think it's the worst, but it definitely isn't good having pay to win, but you can't really get away from it in MMOs in general these days.
And here's the thing though, the bones, the core of the game is actually solid. When it works, and when it's fun, it's really fun. But again, there are a lot of problems in Throne and Liberty, so let's talk about it. First off, it's really not a secret that the population in Throne of Liberty is going down faster than my faith in patch notes. You see it in general chat, you see it in the tumbleweeds, you see it in the gold spam bots having conversations amongst
Clicking
themselves.
skills.
It's getting crazy out here, but you're definitely seeing the queue times, or rather the lack of queue times. You definitely feel it when you're trying to find a dungeon group and you get, all you get is silence and that one guy named Steve trying to be that dude from solo leveling. Like, calm down, Steve. It's not that big a deal. Anyway, some folks will actually tell you, well, the expansion came out a month ago, people finished it and moved on. Sure, I'll buy that for like 6 people. The rest, I don't think so, in my personal opinion. Here's what I think is really going on, and I'll be honest with you because, that's what we do here. This is the same reason I took a break this week, and this is the reason why I'm actually considering slowing down my content creation for this game. It's not just about the content. It's about the trust. It's about the bugs, the exploits, the bots, and the absolute radio silence when things go sideways. Also, it's about how they deal with it and the wrist slaps for it. And
I mean, I agree with him on this. I mean, I've been really vocal. You guys have seen my videos surrounding the exploits and bugs. Like, it is heavy, right? It is heavy. Like, there's been a lot of issues with the core of the game, a lot of bugs issues, and they were really quiet about this. But we did get a video from Tico at least talking about most of the big issues and the compensations. I do agree when it comes to the punishments. The punishment has been horrible. People getting 3-day ban, keeping their Black Ambit weapons is just like a slap in the face for the fair players, right? And definitely huge issues with the bugs and exploits and the way they've dealt with it. So definitely agree with that part.
that, my friends, is the real problem why people are leaving. And I'll go once.
I don't think that is the main reason people are leaving. Yes, in many games when there's a lot of bugs and issues, people do end up leaving. But that is not the main thing why people are leaving. Like, losing trust is one thing, but the other massive issues with the game is how the core of the game is made, right? Lack of drops, first of all, in dungeons, like T2 gear, has been horrible. The catch-up mechanic for the game itself, for new players, have been horrible. Like, you need so much materials for absolutely everything. It's T2 gear, is upgrading your weapon mastery, is doing this, doing that, doing everything. It's impossible, right, to catch up. The PvP is incredibly lackluster. They made this GVG PvP bosses that nobody does. Nobody does them. Nobody cares about them, right? Nebula Island is a really good concept, but nobody does the Nebula bosses. Nobody want to fight each other for these bosses. You have these amazing open world dungeons which look insane. You have these massive open world dungeons, but everybody just goes there to farm the token burn. Nothing else happens there. No fun things. No bosses that could just randomly pop up. You have like the chest during nighttime, whatever, which is controlled by the strongest guild. But it's way more issues than just the exploits and bugs. I'm gonna be real. Like, that is not the main thing. People are leaving. Like, there's a reason why you're seeing the dip in the number has been slowly going down, and it's because there's no new content, no new fixes. If it was because of bugs or exploits that recently happened, you would have seen the graph go like this, right? Not gradually go down.
Step further, because apparently no one else will. All those players who exploited, cheese, creatively intercepted the laws of physics for personal gain, guess what happened to them? Absolutely nothing. In fact, 99% of them got the "Thank you for being an honest player" participation trophy in the form of those 600 rune chest boxes. I've actually seen people that I know that were exploiting to get those as well, so you can't tell me that it didn't, because I know people that have. 99% of people actually got it. I mean, what a
No, I mean 99 did not get it. They definitely gave. Like, I didn't. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I exploited the first 15 boss. None of my friends got the 600 boxes. We all got that thing. But there are players that did exploit and get the 600 boxes. I can agree on that, but not 99% of them. Very small amount, but still, it is not fair. That I agree on.
That's like giving someone a medal for robbing a bank because they said "please" at the teller. Now listen, I'm not blaming the players. Genuinely, I'm really not. If the system is broken and the referee's asleep, don't be shocked when players start playing rugby in a football match.
Also, this analogy I don't agree with. Now, if the game, like it has been promoting cheating or exploiting, because exploits have been going on for a long time, right? You had like Aridas bug, all this other exploits that people were using early on. And I do agree, when the game is not punishing people and saying it's okay, use the exploit, use these bugs because we're not going to punish, which they have been doing, then I agree. You should cheat, because if you don't, you fall behind. But if there is the game has integrity, and what most games will do is when you cheat, you get punished, then it's not the player. Then I agree, if there's a bug and exploit in the game and the player uses it, then it's the player's fault. So it all depends. Unfortunately for Throne of Liberty, they did it opposite, right? They didn't punish. They awarded players for cheating. So they literally made a platform for you guys to be like, hey, you either exploit or you fall behind, right? But if they had punished or reprimanded players from the start and you cheated, then it is your fault.
This is an AGS. 2 bans in Europe. Few hundred people got, what I can only describe as a firm handshake and a gentle wristicle. That's not justice, guys. That's a punchline. And folks, you wouldn't believe how many players have messaged me over the past 2 weeks saying, "Guns, I'm out. I can't be playing a game where honesty gets you nowhere." And you know what? I don't blame them. If cheating comes with loot and honesty comes with nothing, then why play fair at all? Anyway, I just wanted to share my 2 cents with you guys, or in this economy, maybe 1.5, because look, genuinely, I care about this game. I poured so much time into it. I've built content around it, and I've rallied a damn army of mustache space cowboys to come play with me. And it truly, truly sucks to see so many of you good players, honest players walking away. But hey, I get it. I really, really do. So thank you for sticking around, for watching my videos, and for putting up with my endless rants of
So it
questions
seems
for
like
liberties. But
he
today,
mainly just talks about the exploit issue, and yes, it is the big huge issue that the game had, but for now it is like they have fixed most of it, but I agree that people really can't find the trust to come back into the game and play it, right? But I think, like I talked about, the issues are way more severe, right? We got to talk about all the other things that people did not like, getting back to the game, hard, getting loot, all the stuff. So most likely, I'm probably gonna make like a full video regarding most of the issues, because it is true, people are leaving the game. I mean, you see it in the numbers. People are leaving. They come to a spot, but this is supposed to happen. Now, I do think people are gonna leave the game anyways, because once you run out of content and stuff to do, and this thing is just repetition, you go and play another game, right? Then you come back during the expansion or update. Now, I do think the player numbers, they could have definitely done a way better job stabilizing the numbers so they wouldn't fall as hard as it has done. So I'm gonna be covering it in a full video, because I mean, I played a bunch of hours of this game. I really like Throne of Liberty, but reality is, it is right now in a bad state. It is at the end of the content or the expansion, and we're probably not gonna get a massive expansion before like after summer sometime, right? So how are they gonna, contain this player base? It's gonna be interesting to see. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? Why did you guys quit? Or why did you guys take a break? Or why you guys thinking about stopping Throne of Liberty? I would love to hear you guys' opinion. Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Check out this video. Check out his video. His name is Gungu Guns Gaming. I'll link his channel in the description below. Thank you guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys next time. Check this video out, by the way. Check that video.